You guys, Aaron here, and today I thought I'd make a video talking about this whole Skull Tokens coins, limited coins exploit thing that was happening, and how Scopely's solution to it. Now, if you guys don't know, I'll do a quick rundown here. The Skull Tokens event started. People were, completing the missions in their factions and all that kind of stuff. And then I guess someone realized that if you join another faction, you can collect their tokens also. So you can basically go around to all your factions in your region and collect tokens, farm tokens at each faction. So Scopely realized this immediately, and I think within like 2 hours they like they pretty much like closed down the wheel for 2 hours basically. Well, not for 2 hours. They closed down the wheel for almost a day, I think, where they made it so you needed 1,000 skull tokens to do a pull instead of one. So whatever everyone assumed that they fixed the issue that you can no longer farm tokens in other factions, but that wasn't the case because people realized that while I think you could still farm in your own region, that if you made an account in another region, leveled it up to level 15, and then like went to other factions, you could actually farm tokens that way. Now, Scopely found out about this also because I believe a lot of the top factions in some of the regions were like planning on like opening up their factions to other people so that people can collect tokens and all that kind of stuff. It was really a community thing, I guess. Scopely found out about this obviously and decided that their only solution was, instead of fixing the issue itself and not allowing people to collect tokens once the mission was finished in other factions, like to me, what would have made sense is if you join another faction, if they already finished the mission that involves the skull token, you can no longer collect that skull token and that's gone for you. Instead, their solution was that they're going to be running faction events back to back to back the rest of the week. Now, I don't know what that's not helping anyone right now. Because if you're stuck out of your faction and you're in like maybe you're in a random faction or something that you were like working in or something, and you want to go back to your original faction, you can no longer do that for the rest of the week. Now the skull tokens wheels up for 8 days, but the actual mission is done in 7 days. So I believe for the next 7 days, 16 hours, people are gonna be stuck in whatever faction they're in. Now for me, I don't mind it because I'm in my normal faction with all 29 of my other faction teammates, so it's not bad. But I know for some people they're in other factions and whatever, they're stuck out of their faction, so I guess that's tough luck. When Scopely announced that they were making this change to the tournament schedule and that they were just running faction events the rest of the week, they didn't mention the skull tokens for some reason, even though everyone knows why that's the reason why. But for some reason, they didn't say a reason why. They just said that for the rest of the week they're running faction events. I don't know why they can't just admit that they made a mistake and that they want to do this because people were exploiting the skull tokens, which everyone knows that's the reason why. But for some reason, in their forum post, they just didn't mention that. Whatever. But honestly, Scopely just messed up big time with this event. Like, the event itself was great. I like the inclusion of the mission tab. I think the mission tab is a great feature in the game. It involves your whole faction to do challenges and get rewarded for it. The wheel itself, I think, is great too, because everyone can get free coins and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a great event. Obviously, for Scopely, it wasn't that great because people were able to farm coins. Now, the thing is with this is like, this was just not the right solution for it. Like, they honestly, I think they should just accepted their L. You guys messed up. You live and you learn. Move on to the next event. Let people farm their coins, because honestly, you guys they really just messed up big time here. Like, coins are like one of their main sources of profit. Obviously, people buy coins for war and for whatever, for premier pulls. So I know it's a big source of money for them, and I understand why they would want to fix it. But you didn't fix it the first time around, so why are you making everyone pay for your own mistake now? So they canceled the Blitz War too, I believe. There's supposed to be a Blitz War this week, and they just canceled it because I think they realized people were stuck out of their factions, and factions were like half full and whatever. So they didn't want to start the Blitz War. I don't know. It's just not the best move for Scopely here. They messed up big time. Accept your L, move on. I don't know how you didn't fix it the first time, because I thought originally the first time when the people found out about it that they fixed it right away, because they had a whole day where you couldn't do pulls from the wheel. So I assume they just fixed it. Because to me, what it made sense is if like You join the faction, if they already complete the mission, you don't get the tokens for it. Obviously, that wasn't the case, though. Now, this would probably be the last coin event that we see, to be honest with you. Because coins are the only thing that's universal across every region, where you have the same amount of coins in every region, no matter where you go. So, people are going to find ways to farm coins no matter what the event is, obviously. Whether it's just like starting a whole new faction in another region, which I guess right now that's the only way you can farm more skull tokens and do the Soldiers of Fortune mission thing, is if you just get your whole faction to make a new account in another region and just try to finish the missions like that. Which is definitely doable if you grind it out. There's still like a whole week left. I mean, you could do it. Maybe spend a little bit of coins to get the missions done. I don't know. Definitely doable if your whole faction's on board. But otherwise, let me know what you guys think, though. My opinion is the wrong move. You guys messed up. Accept your L. I mean, you guys probably make a crap ton of money because like everyone's, especially with these new tunes that are coming out, which I don't know. I wonder how many people actually spend like a crap ton of money on these new tunes, because I know it's a lot of people in the top factions, but I don't know. You guys are always releasing new tunes, and the odds are complete trash. So I'm sure you guys will make your money back somehow. Now they also added in these like coin collector things, mission things, and they have the flash mission, which is kind of separate. But they've been adding these coin collector things where you can get, Epic Plus tokens, and they recently just added in the spike token thing, the spike token stash. Now you're just spending an absurd amount of coins to collect enough of these tokens to do a pull from the stash or the wheel. I'm wondering if this was always planned, or if this was something they added in extra because they realized some people had an absurd amount of coins and they want them to spend it. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think. Part of me wants to believe that this was always planned, and that this was just something that extra that we're gonna add in just with the coin, that skull tokens wheel. But at the same time, it is Scopely, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was just a way for them to get people to use all their coins up. I don't know though. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this whole debacle. What do you guys think? I like the wheels though. The wheels are nice, but like spending that amount of coins just to do a pull is not worth it. It's like over $1,000 Canadian to finish the mission. Definitely not worth it. Even though you do get like some tunes in there, you get some ascendable tunes. You can also get the new Xander if you complete the mission, like guaranteed at least. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it though. Let me know what you guys think though. Thanks for watching. Are you guys stuck out of your factions? How are you guys feeling right now? Did you guys get to use the coin exploit for the little bit of time it was available? How many coins did you get? Hope you guys enjoyed though. Thanks for watching. Peace.